Yeah, to abokira.
Yes.
At least mbia mbetokera nyasaye mbia mono moyo tole.
Abantu banotumbia wale.
Abantu banotumbia wale kabisa. Of course challenges injiro onkenke. Lakini majority ya abantu bamintumbia wale.
Yeah. Na igwete president ke oteba igoronga tawatide ni amonto ne wensi. Chiwa cha CDF cha chire, chiwa cha county cha chire. Iko magendero na ro chikaine ase constituency no.
Actually korwa the introduction we CDF. For the first time mwaka no toji usieka ntwanyala chiwa cha CDF 100%. Ni chiwa cha devolution usiji chiwa das counties. Almost 100%, unless there are some issues in the chair lakini kurua se treasury chiversions pinja ikerana igo bono ndo to excuse una besa nchira iche kusibese chiachire once account governments mpaka se CDF
yes.
290 constituencies na boigo women gaf chibesichia chiko andasaba women reps so at least 100%.
Okay. So meaning na ebintu byarare kan ground
no mbona rende biganya kubangwa maybe because it would depend on constituency to constituency, county to counties, lakini ndio kwenda kwa rama genderayo care excuse one ngekora tikinkeyo when you talk about the plan you ko implement ibintu gete based on the budget city to avegete at least one went to be executed.
Last time calling ngayo mwisho wangu antebetigoro ya mangana ichipara mangana mache mangana ichskuru no tebenga wakorire bintu bikwa bangete kokora ose ndio inaendelea
mbona togenderete era projirende ina August mwaka munyeto once July lakini ulio era most of the things when you to bangire mbi to akorire bike to akorire up to around 40% bitigere tange 60 lakini chibese chibono nchira available.
Okay.
You know what tachi disperse ko so tachi ana na bochese alichiwenta kwaenda lakini to make arrangements in the chiwe given in good time.
40% kilichechi ngichi akore
no 40% ye budget elito tebe to go disperse chiko anda si school na ile basi ya mase school ko St Clair naenda asagro Bokeira ewodi ya Bokeira to karu checks amounting to 15 million just the other day is about 2 weeks ago na wado mpango yoko andike ande tukonya at ward level.
Okay.
So the money is available at least na wado uchire Jones pay so that to implement the project coverage number 1 chipara namba ibera se amache usibisima to enkoroisi namba isatu ase kuagacha chiskuru chichwa the issues was what the problems nende jiritua capture tase kwerende
say budget chwese chine chia last financial year so
for this financial year no matter the finance bill ja teneni work so mbono tuganye chwese July go August mpaka June next year. So for this financial year, want to tajete nchira hizo tunes.
Okay.
Yeah, nchira hizo tunes. Yakabere. Nkeri na ase county ya Nyamira chwa sanchire tu abatoko ligere litoko boli kwa chia koruku wait from actual 2007.
The church same.
Na chiko amount to around 12 billion. 2 billion. Na chiro chinchia soete. Wetani neji 2 billion, government injarua ange 350 million. Chiwente kwa na 66 schools in Nyamira County. Ene project ya kore tuwekero musike babu Wilfred Mbui balenge parliament. Lakini chika mochikonyo urua. Mbono chia soete. Tuanziri kutwara consultative meetings. 2 weeks ago na sangi principles which school jirichiko benefit the on 24 kurwase constituency yani nechi abura bunchiro nechi West Mugirango bunchiro na kitutu Masava so karato wacha combine chibese chia ku wait to combine chia CDF at least amasomo na bawo ku imuka uchiyo rake in terms of development.
Okay. Is it true, by the way, when they go to Kuwait government, na maana ngamwa disagree na leadership ya Nyamira igoro ngai chiwes chikogenda skuru chikogenda. Was there disagreement?
There was no disagreement. My diversity in the chance chikoro as a foreign governments. Ikinege ndoge kwanzirale sana. That's why ngokwa negora 2008.
Yes.
Kero mujumbe Wilfred Mbuya lingororo. Geni na jetaga swagati. So ikinege ndoge anste mapema sana. N'ibintu biria igego depend ni proposal ili kulikwa no identify go kora ga skuru je wanda go benefit. So by the time ogonyorana the two governments, the government ya Kuwait the government ya Kenya go enter into an agreement ige minute na by one nile na skuru ke benefit ne skuru ke eteyo cho benefit. So ntirinde teyo murayonde wens otale ngorro ekero a list each school ekoro isiwa era ende takego change.
Okay.
Yeah, like kuna bone ichi ochi agora tuno muskogor kushadra kumose muskogor kubeni mumanyi muskogor ku Vincent kamose nainche amona Jerusha mumanyi amono mugabano uri sire tumuske Nyagarama.
Okay.
So nchirende teyo ibinde bira change because you know the papers have been going chirana chikoirana.
Okay.
So there is no disagreement.
Ngakimware go identify the schools which are chiko benefit.
But no then
the
condition age school. But the initial plan earlier went to go assist school Chaborabu, nature North Mugirango. We are based on clashes here in 2007-2008.
Okay.
So the schools are around the boundary are Sigis, Amuna na Gusii were affected. So it was on that basis the Kuwait government assisted Kiara some of those schools which have turned over IDP centers. So that was the rationale you finance. Lakini one because of umungusan ukonyorwa. A process you going to register kuliskonere ya grete kanyoru mpaka when we got the approval last parliament ile karo mwaganya karamaro kero Musevaro kero Vincent ke Musevaro kero Ben Mumanyi baro so nalitu anyolete akwirende a clearance.
Okay.
To the legal process to message. So the dynamics that time which I lenge na school jitabu ati very good infrastructure nende ne chinkerende pa constituency. So no criteria to no korigere na ko assessment needs che schools into katebene na begwento kanyora ne go at the chance.
Kor 2008 mpaka bono no to wanjiranga na matuka mangi sana. So could it be a dynamics ya change? Maybe a school really could benefit that time, shouldn't benefit now.
That's why it's a budget area with the scale down. That's why the government thought they could now spread the budget to benefit only two constituencies. Wakadana wana tiga wa assist school koru kitutu basawa neji school koru. So there was a review of the project proposal to encompass was called the Jirichinde Chalengo Ramu na go change variation. Kiati school jijango benefit 2008 tajiro ichoka chicho benefit.
Okay.
Ejiba sengo and or because there is government intervention. So na boko nyono that time ya engo nyono 50 million chikawa scale down to 20 was it to 15.
Okay.
So there was a review.
Okay. We know whatever actually chivesencha nyorucha CDF watcher as a constituency. Charged toward the end of the financial year.
Exactly.
So how have you been to make a chance? Chika sing chire mukonyo mwarure mwakanete go say because US has to be spent by some time.
Yeah, but you know the beauty about CDF nendege ndege andawando wende kumanya. Nkilina no nega wako le financial year the government yani the constituency could lose money.
Okay.
Chilichiko tebekana jiwe sonya turajitumia by 31st of June unachira nego chi treasury was a consolidated fund. It doesn't happen. It only happens in the national government. Lakini because CDF is affirmative action money, affirmative action. And each when there were uplifts to when the disadvantage abantu no each you check out government. Chiribawa the one no to spend no, it's carried forward. Carried forward so that the intended purpose you could uplift abantu be affected. So nobody loses in any affirmative action money. Chiko affirmative fund. Otambe ochigotigaro. So if I didn't spend last financial year, which carried forward to this financial year. Then there is a cover thing which to me, rolled over to the other financial year. So in
So how much did you spend? But from a bursary, you gave a bursary na?
I gave a bursary.
Flow
there is quite a lot. There is quite a lot. Kera, don't already enough time was spent all of it. But there's a budget. There's a budget. CDF, again, they can give you a program. Bamana will approve. So they go plan for it. Again, they go approved first in a plan. Whatever language and the Koa, Nakundi Singanaiga, Sovereign Singanaiga, Victor Singanaiga. Again, they get approved. The Karuchiko released, released. To what in this went to go and ask Yakundi, was he went to go and ask Sovereign, was he went to go and ask Alex. None end up asking Chiachire. No,
projects here that allocated to Chiga will be spent on those projects.
On those projects.
Okay.
So you don't lose.
Okay.
And you cannot modify. When you modify, we couldn't back to the fund, the board.
Of course, you have Antomba, Shirigeti, Bakatabank, constituency, public participation. So,
and also based on the experience,
okay.
Campaign, you're also doing public participation.
Okay.
So now we're going to see buildings in Chirichingia. Igaiga Chichonchio. Igaiga Ukuganinkoro, you meet boards. But about the non-30 bus wasn't there to go at your laboratory. So you're able to identify some of the needs Chia constituency, then you qualify proposals, which we sit and assess.
Okay.
You
are serving your second term, no Mojumbe, meaning each project in Chiroro Chia overlap it term ya tangani to this second term. Nchiri priority.
In actually, the CDF caters for only about 3 things. Number 1, CDF will cater for education. Number 2, you cater for among security. So outside that, so our main focus is school. That's why most of the time much as a school. So that I want back on your limit and you're going to match. And then in the process, the community are going to benefit. And there is a match when the community is a national function and accounts function.
Okay.
But as a match, you must touch it within the school so that it's able to assist. And in that match available, I want to spend a lot of time was chinga quality as in jogo so mama then match na gola na lakini asing in Chilende na there's a spillover when you can the community can benefit with us. So the main focus, the CDF, apart from bursaries, which is of course education, I've been doing it all and security.
Okay. Talking about security, a constituency on the border na Borabu, and we've been having an issue na Chiombe Chikoi Bualia, Mungani security. How much money are we addressing security, especially between a constituency Borabu and the neighboring Kurusotik, Mayabomet County?
Actually, there's a time here in the sun. Like I really want to say na kero to watu mwaziri muske Fred Daktari Matiangi na vegete mikakati ya lenge mia sana ibu chombe bukaendanse na mbaibere asebono igambo mboli mono lakini because of the economic situation we've had in the country again taking care much kobo na even my own constituents na buko buna chombe chebe ibere isatu nda bantu bate baba perfect romba iko nda bai elicho ligima baba ko nda bana ngomba kamoiga osebibere muntu otama chirichira mnyoke bwango. So again to address amangana insecurity, especially as Chiombe nas asokoro chipara na we equip the police the police force.
Okay.
Chiparanjira chiwende kora isweli ndo nonekera abantu bakubwati wetera se chiombe wetera chigari that much go a bit easier and that's how we are addressing it. No we discourage abantu. Here is a very primitive thing to do. Kwenda kwiba chiombe into kilometer ngo basagera abantu abangisana especially as abantu bakuruiso. Nowadays no ensitu Nyamira abantu nabangi bari disco. So I got on a room with Taitago, and sometimes they get worried. So I know the DCCs have a county commission and have a ACC. The chief endorses Wagotwara Matanga go, what they were about to Natigatora to give in Tekabirevi. Caribbean Majotera and Vichmaya.
Okay. Mheshimiwa Nyanturago a finance act in Java was holding a court is now working. You voted yes?
I did vote yes.
People were not happy.
No, you know what came into play in Nyanturago TV, my brother, Nyakundi, I think politics here might go so. Of course, we came from Engakie Gurgura.
Yeah.
No matter what COVID. Ukraine, Russia, Signero, and Kongsan. Even the Bions, Tanzania, Uganda, Ethiopia, Somalia, they also have the same problems, including even Sudan. Iga na senju tuwa ruasi chikura chia watu boshindani wa Kongsan. Na ende tuwa chikwe wana ende tuwa akiri chikura tikatobe kia mangana UNSM. We had COVID. Yeah, so many things. So those things now become an impact. So, based on that, to come much gonyora lende na siasa ya soide negego ragengo wana no and yes. Since independence, yes Kenyatta Mogaka Jomo Kenyatta
Sonjia Cabero.
Even count, even on
it. In Kyokorengi Kiagerete,
it was more of politics than the realities.
But people say it also came to propose challenging.
Of course, when you have a program, a Kerukwa Wirich Kura, pango ne pledges nejinga sana montoko make. So Keruta itakuwa more proactive ne really plan ilikuwa wate makonya implement like kigentegia bottom up economic model ikitua bwate transformational agenda. So inja bwate a lot of impacts. But again to get lead in politics. I just want to say that. Abantu bakwana wate una move vote no to ikumanya na vote no nkiu vote against was nkiu voted yes. And you know, because we formed the government, I'm part of the government as a party in the Bonoiga.
Yes.
I had to support the agenda in the government. So there's no way I can work opposite. Not just to, because politics, yes. No, it's a go and I don't say take on. But then I say take on. Over no vote yes and I know Ninki Kialengo. It was more psychological.
That's okay, sir.
Twisted. You
are saying in Tuchi it could take time to understand the finance bill?
No. Politics took actually a center stage. I want to say that. I mean, I want to go and the funerals Gusii. Lakini wana no take over broken down into elements. Elindo manya na bone gas ligo sama kutana mentete osekinga chigere comment ona ruodi net yandara ko boli kwenye tuko robo 7,000 ina ende tenka robo ya seta sakoro ko kerenya nabajumbe bande mbache baire abande bairire onye bono toko robo yo the same equivalent the same weight yo boli boko on 1 or 2,500. Don't you think it's an improvement? And we are trying to say na lende nchara koenda, na go change the cost of living. Do want to subsidize the production. These are some of the measures which have been taken. They were very practical.
There were proposals, Mheshimiwa Nyamoko, to as a parliament, almost a big percentage had go post a finance bill. But as parliament Boka and ahead, they go approve the bill.
The parliament is a house of politics.
But people said no,
so
don't pass
the
this.
People, but we can answer earlier, they come from different political persuasions. So only party leader this is the direction. What we must underline is that in all these arrangements, of course we are a situation that's cost of living. That's the truth. Lakini what was now driving that aspect was this finance bill. Politics
Okay.
And you know it. Everyone knows it. You know it. That politics even some of the utterances the party leader Azimio. There's a time I was saying yes, was the cost of living which but you know, for a politician, for you to become relevant, we went to turn Kerogo and asking it to go and what turn around the corner, and what take, a different direction.
Okay.
So in essence, I just want to believe now going forward and what I want to live in the way to improve quite a lot in this country.
I wanted to ask you that question because opposition yabeire nyingi sana se finance bill gana manga kwande especially amangana ichinyumba nebintu bindi bingi. Do you want to tell them usibona mambinga the finance act now erilichiko ya chakiro kolekana is good for Musi?
Not to Musi work actually kanyengim. My friend, let me tell you, my brother, and then kapisa, and then totally convicted. If there is a time this country is going to change, it's between now and 2027. Let me ask you, in fact, most of the messages in our admitted to universities. Most of the messages in Elena into what was Angereli, to what Mochango. And you know, as a person, Okora say one of the leading media houses to what a very good financing model you could in their universities. As a about your admission, you qualify to get 100%. Was only 95%. Financing from the national government. Lakini abantu balenga bagote bankari na chibese chimwanya oleta admissions amaruba ya mwanya olete chibese chinji. In fact abantu bagwecha na abantu bagwitanka abangina abangina kwane na barabo gonya bagata naki. How come this time round if it's so sabwere nesana batara amanya gose tara create awareness na onyege gote bakane fisi na singincho abantu bali barase task force ili arosetiwe presidential working party
and education reforms.
Yeah, it came out that they want to live finance directly university to check in to finance these universities through students. But these students will be given loans, these students will be given bursaries, scholarships. Yeah, almost 100%. The maximum per semester was per year, maybe between 7,000 to 21,000.
And the maximum financing is 82% for Savanto, vulnerable needs.
Exactly, 100%.
And it's good you brought out that issue because you have very discussion, son. Chiba squeezy fees was almost doubled.
130,000 to even 600.
Yes.
For those who are doing medicine. But the government is going to finance. In fact, medicine, when they work on 600,000, the maximum contribution is only 21,000. So the fees, and this is the information that went to government, is between 8,500 to 21,000. That's the maximum fuaso monto okole kwerende yo okora was engineering
bad ningo chiri go chese mwanafunzi wa waka ni loan for example 70%.
No, the scholarships, let's take, there are only 4 categories. Vulnerable, we will take anything. In fact, the bursary was in 5.
No, loan get 18%. Scholarship get 82%.
82%. So a scholarship 82 is the bulk of the money. Wana kukale kurende my brother kukale gabu 18%. Ako and high education loans bodoego akuna gantaka sinini. Or end to the next one, extremely needy. We will take urugendo yons. Taibo.
Yeah.
O iseko and one of the needy. The third equivalent, I don't know,
53%, alone about 40%.
Exactly. So you want to watch it to different categories. A majority of the students, back amount to almost 45,000, you go in the Chirichi River as a parents, what they go to. So, when I got Karabana, you're going to run in almost every market. There's a fundraiser. So this is the information to went to where the government. The government is going to finance almost 100%. In terms of loans, you are 15%. Now scholarship. Scholarship is money which will be given, you take it anywhere. Chico amount to almost 85%.
Okay. To feel a thing about this burden you work on the school fees because WhatsApp group no whatever school fees.
I think my brother Nyakundika actually is just awareness. In fact, I want to go and call Gichibes, Bagole Sanduki, Valgichibes, Bagole, by transport, Mwana Kolek, and the school. Because to pass this message the way it is. In churches, in funerals, and on this and people will be able to understand. This information the way we do. Because a scholarship is not alone. Nendo scholarship 80% asilmia tamanini. Then you have taken care of almost everything. Muibulia wakera chiwe wote no bana veru barangi lujini basi koma te pongezi litangani lakini wanekero koeresa kwanya it's a bit hard to pass this information. These are some of the reforms. This is one of the reforms, my brother, in the education sector, and that doesn't take care of only university students. It also caters for people bago ja koenda TVET institutions on the same querende because almost 5,000 baiko from especially Balibataranya grade Chico Bagana in the university.
Kora reforms, especially as a KMTC. We took our Mogotewa KMTC agenda through CUSPs. Now they can apply directly. There is also confusion as a program, especially needy, vulnerable, less needy, and the needy.
You know what they do?
How do you identify a key? Oyo na hale needy, or na hale vulnerable, or na hale more needy.
Ekero kiera, you know, assessment yakoba ga needy na yote kumanya the socio-economic status. Actually, the economic status yo muiboli. Kiera karo uichuli form elia. It's expected na information yoko ruwa, na information yoko kena. Na nekero mondo kora assessment na ukumano mwano yo. Applied for this querende ngokoralega yo boyole baye ngokorabalegaze so kwa weka se category gete usikonya no mwana yo garo querende ntakana mbabu ati any other sources of chibesa na boku ba category so weka se gete so there'll be checks and balances here the application forms are there chiria boyole wendo goichori so umuntu rasa lino lio ranga inereri yani ndasenge njote tukwe beka ochigoro asutakoteki uteyo. Of course they'll be subjected. This is the first time, so they'll keep on refining depending on nakikwe. And you know why we are doing that? Why we are doing that almost is number one, inga kinere kwa engonyora na universities ya engonyora capitation chief minister chiricha capitation kwa nyorana uchikonda chia give a list of enrollment lakini karoko ande school chiri those universities kwa nyana bana mbakole diki mbayo wase they have drop it out kwa magana ji school chinde wase university chinde chiko nyara chiba a lot of money from the government. But in terms of enrollment, so that's why this money, the financing of those universities, they will go through the students.
For example, Mheshimiwa, last week, a photo actually born next week on 27th.
On that fast.
But out of 140,000, only 4,000 applied. What does this mean?
It means that totally aware. That's why I said what we need to do is to create awareness. What they be abantu. Lilitoko yanda matanga, walibako yanda toko yanda matanga, walitoko yanda chikanisa, walitoko yanda michango. What we are supposed to tell, we create a message to the people. It is not please before 27th, or before 31st of August, make sure that you apply. Those forms are there as a portal. Wanafunzi waliwa akora wagwenda go join universities, they apply for that.
Okay.
So this is kubwaterana through these media houses in a platform where kwanga bono ya and it whatever na walitoko enda samatanga. You know, politics so much. At least we assist our elevator so whatever no. Make sure that you're able to get this form.
Okay. Very well. Yes, Anna. So hope ungambacho wakore application chabo. Jida kani kubina biru chata kari chama nikora gachinse seto chabona mambe mwancho motegali. Tokenda to sangano Mheshimiwa Joash Nyamoko mjumbe wensemo ya North Mugirango as a constituency as a county ya Nyamira na gotema komanya tuna liagendreta chinsemo a chinse. Etaro ye President William Ruto still near on to Nyamira on Sunday?
Yeah, initially it was to be in Nyamira and then Biamana se Livaga. Because into wakwana na ne president akatabana de korama saba Nyamira. Lakini no manyete ntubwate tragedy to anyoroboko. Wetera soyo minto siroyomo. Umheshimiwa Elijosiemu.
Yeah.
Funeral ya ikaro on Monday. Kaite gara rusiku ga Nairobi on Sunday. Ende gali stuate to koromo egoyu. Nonka. Singing Chalingo Murai. You wanted to believe in all the elected leaders will be involved. 2SP. So to Karana Tuisiko Tuara Amasava in Navara Mexico ko interfere. Ne program you must Elija. You to know it. So that's why I talked about the consultations yesterday. To what they want to take over we are this time. Masava you go call Nyamira. Tukakuana na abaraiba busongo tukatebalinde president ya ende Nyanturago.
Okay.
Bachiyo kora masabo kiara konyora he had set a date for Gusii. So ntuaga ambete na waro kuona masabo yao ja kole rukwende Nyanturago stadium. Yere nyalibali.
Mwaga ambete mugambe kose mwa disagree.
No, we didn't.
Because I understand kero muntu wata kero mojumbe. Actually, there's this story. The president has visited West Mugirango. The president has been to Kitoto Masaba. President Yachire constituency not once. He saw they're feeling yaling angombra agenda this time around.
President has never come to North Mugirango. Tanya Goicho. Last time gajata Kitoto Masaba na ndagata Sironga. Actually, it was in Nyamira. The president, I spoke to Omonene Buense in Chenata Ebetigu. Tell you the Buense Ebetigu. So we never disagreed with anybody. When the Buense Yorago Tevin and Ata Ebetigu, we are going. It's me, Joash Nyamoko. Tokwana Denava Skevali. I was arranging, I spoke to the county commissioner. We consulted. These other people. Babo Soro, Ase Whip. Tukakuana na wao Jafet, tukakuana na wao Vincent Kemosi, because he got in sobo moino, and we thought unumugusi te konyale kana to ende tokora masaba tokole sheria yogo saba ekatuma eteno mwana ominto no alega Nairobi tugenda ko mokoba kuruga aba MCs baito bale babwate obororo bonge. The family is so affected, so asing in chamas kani Elijah Yesterday is when I spoke to those people in Gabatena, we cancel. After now consulted, we spoke to the Solicitor General Mosike Shadrach Mose. I spoke to Waziri. Tukatabalenda ngaitoko muira. Tukaakira Zaire. Are we able to organize kwende galmwen? And we spoke to State House to about now the best place. Nyanturago.
Disagreement there?
There was no disagreement. Not even a single one. I was coordinating that.
You wanted
actually, it's the first time.
You wanted the president to go to Ekerenyo?
Why? Of course, I could have taken him there if I wanted. Yeah. So, let's not read politics in everything that happens. I'm telling you, I was the only person Nabete given this information, and I'm the only person after doing all those consultations. I mean, why should it be an issue?
Okay.
It should not be an issue, actually. Kiagara, olino morayo to twins. Uno Gusii. I mean, I don't know where that is coming from. If I wanted him, Ekerenyo, I could have done it. The only problem is that governor yango Jacoba, ngayo mo MC ogurgunya bara yango Jacoba, ngayo ba MCs ba North Mugirango ba Jacoba. Kiara mbosa ko iro murai, ekermo maite na sei nonkolera mole. Umwana oli ogurukwa OCM was a very good friend to all of us.
Yeah.
He was a very calm person. Bono maskan kitwa enkomoa other than to make sure nyangi ayo mweli ne kuchikobe nyangi endonge. So there was nothing like disagreement. Tuwa enko na tuika ranse kerenyo. Tuwa anse okora masabo omono. Tuma eteno mubere wo mwana oli omintongo ichole gale. Because this is something which can also happen to me. Una ya kole kaniro musko yoro kwa OCM.
But masabo kirenga kia masabo kialenge ose there was something else.
Umaete kale no ane gara bantu bakatwalira obokong. In fact even neighbors magachire mugondo. Yokonyara nende in solidarity na batagwenda go ichama. You see, this is ekenekeranya gelia bantu bakatane kerorosan. It so happened so suddenly. Nende is actually one of us. Nende to sabere bali nyaget onuli muswati uli nyageta ali to musabere na rati muki. Una no mwana ulionde ukorugudiuki. Nere awena na tujingonya gotara tarale. At least it's okay.
Okay. Vya sana. I hosted Mheshimiwa Patrick Waseroga last week. And nekimaina na ya chairman ya parliamentary caucus Gusii. Ekere president yego chichinga kimune chika Gusii. We're expecting a leadership ya Gusii ya umeranire mwakwande, because sometimes it's not only about tamasabo. Amoko beka bintu bibere bitatu gabo mwarbeka request and everything. When is the last time you met as a parliamentary leadership ya Gusii?
No, we meet like you know, sometimes you also meet online. I spoke to Patrick. Patrick was Gusii Alenge. He came actually yesterday.
In fact, leadership. He's going to take over.
No, he should take over. Aba Gusii na wakong nkuarora moisonde balenge na karwango bange safari ya baba. Bayanda ndo karosia koka sende.
Azimio.
Azimio under the chairmanship of Moscow Kongo Mugeni. Even there is just only to assist us coordinate ourselves. Na enge nkamuisonde nkatebia abantu na for the first time onye ngakinero mugusia ujikorus big time it's now.
Why?
Because kerumonda so mebintu bya gochense benga. Ngakiria no na ngora igoro musikeke bagendia okwana na ngakinere tu abade babo anyona, ngakinere tu abade babo nyamweya, ngakinere tu abade babo onyonka, umugusi abwate picture, actually the last picture tu abwate na ili tu na tu akwara tu atwara Moscow Fred Matiang'i, and we are also praying na tuichamo tumojigo twale kine kabireki. We are talking to Moscow timati osaka wate gasinyi ko Moscow muwaziri machogu ilinde to collect nitras try care. You know, a president today igakwenda Njoro a funeral nairo Moscow, one of the members of parliament mwako yasirete.
Yeah.
Kakuruo is going to be in Rift Valley for the next 5 days.
Yeah. Devolution conference.
Mwisonde Narwete Central. And I was telling people that igako genda sabantu bechogete umetichikuranchi yairete lakini bono Gusii oise kuriria ba right bonds tororo and I'm not afraid to say this igo kana mbono siasa yakolere yansire that is the biggest tragedy to bwate no Gusii and in fact if there is a time to which you lose because you see when the president comes na wokumo yone chiparanjira alivere sato
exactly
just make sure you do them.
It's not about kwa Nyanturago was a Boka. It's an opportunity for you leadership to make our agenda.
So, and I said it. Na asentimati ko senga inaleng, lakini nkate in one of my place in Kali. Nkaboli abantu. Onye gesitonyoro bosibole. Onye gesitonyoro bosibole. This was in 2013. Na ituanza kutwara governor. Kenya ngima. Na ituanza kutwara ba senator Kenya ngima. Na ituanza kutwara ba MCS Kenya ngima. Tukatwara women rep Kenya ngima. Indio bogima bwente ko baraisi. Indiria ekarwa bukengo ibanko gamba. Wose indiria ekarwa masanya banko gamba. Ekeru montali ngoyo mubweka. Bono iga I can go and count 5 MCS bagure constituency yana. Ekeru go and gali count 11 na wode ana ntubati minister tu abeka ga Nyamira. Tukabeka chief officers tukabeka Nyamira. Ndio bogima bwente ko baraisi sabantu ba Nyamira. Indiria members of parliament bange baneboka. It should be now. But there is no mark. Actually, one is so disintegrated. Yani tuaicha, you know, dinaicha gana mujo devina. No, I have never seen my governor.
So you are actually confirming to me that there's a disagreement. Yes,
Senator to sangani corridors ja parliament. Ntuanya kuikaransa properly kato ansa kubona na kitawa korumu.
But na ye convener, mheshimiwa.
Convener.
Na yo kurangali mucha.
Last time na tebete na egente kengo getigande kiagera kiabire kelito. You know, some of these people kero monde na wote na kurigeli kurosa agora timanye tigoze na bara itu achora baligo lakini it's a bit murky. And I can tell you for free any politician or any leader okorana ta konyora value kurwa se community gete tago koreki he not bother with that community so lakini angote bana bado at least now we have settled bondo yantu what any excuse ntubwatu mo solicitor general gorogo Shadrack Mosensali ntubwatu mugago gorogo machogo ntubwatu some kisses were appointed to some offices ntubwende wikaransa elinde to save our community to beke our politics aside. I'll tell you abasamburu bari mahatari yobago it from different political parties okonyara abandu bagorukanwa abandi Jubilee abandu bagoru UDA lakini once they do elections ibamaite namba chore tabarai na barai bali no bagwende bogole mesigo yonse
nti mugo disagree heli nuona where do you disagree
na bakongtole
yeah
kiara se kenyingi mono yabantu bakorwana ni botame na bagusi wese ko enda na bakonyora urama isiko enda se tonyora umuntu akubangirite no embusa na what so abagusi to want to bosegi osini dima to ponyanda momwe itu aruseti so sometimes abako machikonyora na ntubwata a very big problem which we need to solve.
A relationship yana waziri
already
macho
super.
No, but you always
no I criticize him when no I don't disagree
all the time.
I can okonyora umuntu akomachikova slow na boko mateve. You know, Machogu joined us just the other day, actually 6 months to elections. So maybe it doesn't understand what we went through before Tutarakoli Guru and Tachiko were elected. So, but we are super. We are good. I spoke to him. We spoke yesterday.
You compared Machogu and Matiangi several occasions.
I said, and I'll not be shy to say, the semblance of unity, of course, Matiangi and some of us, but Gusii was top. He was there. In fact, Matiang was almost a president. Again, the Yogada Akarano inspector God of honor. So, he not to begete, at least Naro. So that's why I'm saying that benchmark which was set, which I also believe must go on about Akumuki. To went to Kumusuma to Bekera Makara, so that he's also able to fit in equal in that deal.
Kuchakatrago, Trago, Sengo, Chukutrago, Kuatrabo, Bada, Manama Yega Sassenchira.